Pickaxe.
Hello there and welcome to 0 Degrees, the podcast where I fucking can't remember what the intro is.
We fucking can't remember what the intro is.
I fucking can't remember what the intro is, can I?
I was impressed that you were rolling off script there. We're keeping this in, Lydia, by the way. This is the scuffed start. I like it.
You know what? I was like, I feel really confident about this because I know we're the podcast where with no qualifications, where we solve your complications. But
That's
halfway
the one.
through, I just hit panic. I hit a wall. I didn't know what I was saying. But this is the best bit because I get to say, my name is Lydia and I'm joined by my friend Harry because Ravs did not show up for the recording and we don't know where he is.
I don't know where he is. I saw him a couple hours ago and we think he's gone back to sleep. I'm not entirely sure.
We think he's asleep because he tweeted that he woke up at 5 a.m. and he's never felt better and he recommends waking up with the sun because he feels on top of the world right now.
It's worked out great for him here, hasn't it? It's really smashed it there, mate.
We think he's gone into the office, done a main channel recording, gone home, probably just had a little lie down to rest his eyes. We've tried calling him and messaging him. That boy is asleep.
I mean, I do hope he does turn up halfway through. I feel like we should play a fun prank on him if he turned up halfway through. What's like a fun prank? Can we make up a question? Oh no, he has access to the sheet. I'll think of something in the moment. We'll think of something to tease him or prank him on. But okay, it's a Lydia Harry podcast. We haven't done one just me and you.
No, we haven't. This is almost like a throwback to our Nuzlite Pokemon streams that we used to do together.
God, let's not talk about any of the things that we talk about on that stream.
No, that's just
Let's maybe avoid all of those topics of conversation.
Too much even for this podcast, I think.
Actually, to be honest, I think we've probably gone worse on here.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's no way for those that don't know, who's maybe perhaps stumbled upon this podcast. Me and Harry did a series on Twitch where we played Pokemon together, and it was really good fun.
Good fun,
but it got very cursed. It got very dark, but I don't think it got as dark as shit in foreskin.
Foreskin, furries, the whole just that whole Mormon era.
Yeah, it
that
never
weird
got
Mormon
that
era
bad.
of the podcast is strange.
That was if you can, I like at the end when we retire up our podcasting headphones, if we can really like pinpoint the different evolutions of this podcast. There's definitely a Mormon era.
Yeah, I was just thinking I think we're over half a year now.
Shit, yeah, I think
this is episode 23. Is it?
Yeah.
This is episode 23. I can't believe that. I'm mind blown. It's 52 weeks in a year. We're deep in.
We're deep. What's the upload day? I'm going to do a Google on the
Was it at the beginning? I mean, technically it must be 6 months ago. So it's like April time, right? Yeah. I just can't believe it's been half a year. I feel like Rav should be here to celebrate that.
I know.
I'm just impressed. I don't know.
I think it's testament to, I know everyone says this every single year, but how terrifyingly fast this year is just zooming by. I remember I was with you, Harry, on New Year's Eve. I remember the clocks
that feels like
midnight,
so long ago.
But also not that long ago.
But I also don't know what's happened in between then and there.
Exactly. Like I remember us being, Happy New Year, very excited. And now we are 2 months away from doing it again.
Yeah. Fuck. I enjoyed that New Year's Eve time. That was good.
It was good fun. We had a really good night with our
very
mates.
Fun memories.
Yeah, good times. But
what's
this
happened?
year is just absolutely zoomed by. And they say, don't they, the older you get, the quicker the years go. So
it's about perspective, right? A minute when you're 6 years old is a large portion of your life, but a minute now is nothing.
It's nothing. Well, remember when you were a kid and your mum would be like, dinner's in an hour, and an hour would be like,
you're like, what?
Oh my God, I'm going
to die, Mum.
I am going
will
to
die
starve
before
to
then.
Death. An hour is so long. And now if you're like, dinner's an hour, you're like, fuck yeah, it's almost dinner time.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck, there's not enough time to do anything. It's going to be, I'll just blink my eyes and it'll be there.
And it'll be dinner time. Like, it's so crazy how your perception of time, I guess by the time you hit 80, like you're just clinging onto the
whizzing.
chair
it's
as
just
time
speed
is
running
just
by.
speed running and you're desperately clinging on.
Yeah, that's kind of scary. I don't really like thinking about getting old. Like getting older is fine, but getting old, I don't really like to think about it. It's kind of sketchy.
Spooky.
Like,
it's sketchy. It's
life's
very
fun, dude. I don't want it to end.
No, I know. Oh my God, this has got very existential crisis. But
it does.
I know it's terrible. That's my 2 a.m. thoughts. Like, oh no, I don't want it to be over. Oh no.
Yeah. I do get that a little bit, and then I'm like, this is dumb. This is a dumb thing to be wasting that time on.
We
just
cannot,
panicking.
Yeah, there's absolutely
it's going
nothing.
quickly.
Yeah. Oh fuck. And also, I don't know if this is reassuring or horrifically depressing, but every single person dies. Literally, it happens to everyone. So it's
the one constant in life, Lydia.
Death and taxes.
Guaranteed.
Are the guaranteed factors of life. So there we go. Hope that's cheered everyone up listening at home.
I think what's interesting though, a lot of old people feel a little bit more content. I feel like maybe by that point you are done. Do you know what I mean?
You're done. You're
fucking
tired,
have lived
man.
life.
Like you're probably just like, I've done all the shit I wanted to do. I'm knackered now.
Yeah,
like,
GG, I'm out.
GG, good
I'm
game.
leaving. Peace.
See ya.
Yeah, maybe. I guess we are both still pretty young in the story of life.
In the grand scheme of things. Hopefully, if we live long and happy lives, we're still, early days. She says.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not.
Wistfully.
You said I was going to die this year.
Oh shit! Actually, you're right. You're right at the end, aren't you? Jesus Christ!
It was a bit bad.
I was thinking about that, the 27 Club. Because I think the amount of people who have died, famous people that have died at the age of 27. Is actually like way longer than I thought it was. Like there is this spooky phenomenon. Like
was it
Jim
called
Morrison.
The 27 Club?
Yeah, they call it 27 Club. Like Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison, Kurt Cobain, Amy Winehouse, Janis Joplin, Mac Miller, Avicii.
Oh my
God. James Dean, Marilyn Monroe wasn't 27. She was like 36. Maybe this is throwing me answers of something else.
Yeah.
The Doors. No, that's Jim Morrison.
I do live a wild lifestyle, but equally some of these people live insane lifestyles, Lydia.
Oh, I mean, yeah, most of these people. Well, I mean, a lot of these.
And I don't think I'm quite on Amy Winehouse's level.
No, a lot of these people did a lot of heroin.
Yeah, it's interesting. The cause of death, a lot of it. What are those drugs?
Yes, a lot of it is very...
Actually, murder is the second highest.
What? Really?
A lot of them are fucking murdered.
Jesus.
Am I going to get fucking murdered?
Oh, God. Well, I mean, just watch your back, Harry. Keep one eye on the...
Ravs, that's where he is. He's coming
That's where he's coming from. He's got... Yeah, that's where he is. He's too busy sharpening his massive knife now that you're 27. But yeah, wait, maybe some of these, just to clarify, I think some of the names I read out didn't die when they were 27 because it's just Google throwing suggestions at me. But I do think a lot of people did.
If you go to the Wikipedia, 27 Club, the Wikipedia article, it's got a good table of contents. A lot of them seem to die actually pretty far into their 27s. So maybe I got at least a couple more days to go.
Oh, that's good to know, isn't it? You get to enjoy this at least this year, right?
At least a little bit of it.
At least a nice chunk of it, because you're only one day in at the moment.
Why are we talking about this? We just talked about how we didn't want to talk about existential dread.
I know, now we're talking about your
Harry's it's looking pretty good. It's looking a lot like you're going to die to drugs or
9 months left. 9 months. Just don't take up heroin, Harry, whatever you do.
Or just don't start a music career.
Don't start a music. Do not become a rock star. Rock stars at the age of 27 have... terrible odds, terrible odds. Oh wait, here we go. Okay, yeah, the 27 depicting several well-known members of the club: Brian Jones, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, Kurt Cobain, Amy Winehouse. Yeah, so lots of
lots of rock stars.
Lots of rock stars. I think some of the ones I read out before weren't. Mac Miller was 26, but I mean the whole. I mean, you've skipped 26. Oh yeah, look, all the ages of. Oh my God, there's so many who were murdered.
Yeah, I know.
I'm looking through the list. Oh my God.
I know, there's like a good 8.
One of them was electrocuted. A load of them were murdered. Asphyxiation.
A lot of them died in car crashes actually as well.
Yeah. Christ. These are...
It's dark.
It's dark. It's a very dark list. Plane crash. Oh, Lord in heaven. All right, so I would stay inside, Harry. I think I'm a
bubble wrap. I think I'm going to be a bubble boy for like a year.
I think you got to be a bubble boy because everything is out to kill you, including your friends at this point.
Yeah, it's depressing.
It's depressing. Yeah.
How old are you, Lids?
33.
You're 33.
Oh,
I just always think you're so much younger than you are.
That is the most backhanded compliment I've ever received in my life.
Yeah, you can't hate me for it.
You're like, oh, you seem so young. I didn't realize you were so old. It's like, thank you.
Yeah. You're ancient, but actually, I mean, you're doing great.
Thank you, Harry. I know it's depressing because this March I'll turn 34, and that's officially mid-30s. I can't be 34.
No, it's not. It's 34 mids.
I would say 30, 31, 32, 33 is early. 34, 35, 36 mid, or maybe 37 as well. And then 38, 39 is late.
But mid-30s is still pretty fun. Like, that's still kind of chill.
Yeah, you tell me that when you're 34.
I feel like the one is like...
Oh, you can't, you'll be dead.
I'm not going to make it, Lynn, so I need to rub it in. I feel like the one that scares me is 40. Like
40 is your
like,
scary age.
If your life ain't sorted by 40, that's going to be like anxiety-inducing.
Because I think it's because it always sounds like I think growing up 40 sounds like a grown-up age, doesn't it?
40 as well, like realistically, that's pretty much the halfway point. Like that's like
oh Lord.
That's like that's there. You're there. Like I don't know, 40 feels like a big one. Like, I remember my parents turning 40. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, wow.
It's like a big deal when you're
getting old.
Yeah. I mean, sorry for everyone that is literally 40 and over listening to this podcast. Like, actually,
there's probably like two. There's two people probably that are 40, and it's probably like my mum and your mum.
Yeah. I hope my mum's not listening to this podcast. Jesus.
Yeah. I think it's my Ravs has woken up.
Oh my God. Fucking Ravs. I'm typing.
Can I get him in?
Fucking hell.
Let's get this boy in here.
You plonker.
Click link. Get him in. Get this boy in here. I understand it's been 40 minutes. I can still go. We only just started. We've just spent 11 minutes talking about death.
Yeah.
So he can still hop in.
We haven't even got to the questions yet.
I haven't even got to. Fuck's sake, that's so funny. Well, you guys were going to be able to hear Ravs join the podcast. This is we've never had this.
No.
We've never had this kind of ad hoc. I like it.
It
feels natural.
Spicy,
do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
To start a podcast, so I'm just dropping into this bit of the podcast. It's like I should just leave.
This is like you leave, Ravs joins, and then we'll get a random surprise guest come in, and I'll fuck off for the last 10 minutes. We'll have a rotating
just a rotating
staff.
cast. Yeah,
I like that. Now we got to wait there because I don't want to start the next question until the first question even until he's here.
True. How long do you reckon he's going to... Well, you can just fucking do a little question.
Well, he's hoping that we were saying you don't have to do it now.
No, let's do this. I've got a little one.
You got a little one
that was sent in the other day.
Okay, baby question.
All right, question 1, I guess. Baby Ravs is he's gonna while I'm reading this tiny question, he'll join just at that moment.
Yeah.
What is your favourite Christmas tradition? We're getting up to the Christmas times. Actually, this is probably going out after Halloween.
So there'll be the next, if you don't count fireworks night, it will be the next sort of like event. Yeah,
next kind of Western calendar event. I'm not overly religious, but I really like Christmas traditions. Like I'm a big put out the stuff for Santa Claus, even though that motherfucker ain't real. Like, get Harry, the Christmas tree.
Do you still put out like milk and carrots?
Yeah. Brandy and a mince pie.
Do you?
Yeah, and then me and my dad stand around the fireplace and eat it once my sister's gone to bed.
Wait, so is it for your sister?
No, it's for Santa, but she doesn't know that, so, Does
your sister think Santa Claus is real?
No.
I was about to say, isn't your sister like a teenager?
But it's fun to pretend that Lydia, I enjoy pretending that she still thinks that Santa's real. Because that's like ultimate joy.
Yeah, that's cute.
I don't have to pretend that Santa's real because I know obviously Santa's not real.
Yeah, of course.
But it's fun to pretend someone else.
Moshi.
Right. Oh,
look who it is.
God.
Hi.
Look who's decided to turn up. Fucking hell.
How you doing, bro?
I'm good. I was like, okay, I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna do the podcast. I was in the office. I woke up real early and stuff. I came back. I laid down for 2 minutes. I fell asleep.
Rookie mistake.
We completely guessed that happened.
Yeah, I was saying to Harry, like, I saw him tweeting that he got up at 5 a.m. this morning. I bet he's asleep. Oh, Ravs.
I had a little nap, and I had the alarm set for 3 o'clock, and I guess I just slept straight through.
I called you twice.
I slept right through that shit.
Yeah, I was like, hopefully, I don't know.
So how's that waking up at the crack of dawn doing for you then? Is it good until around 1 p.m. and then it's really terrible? It was good until
around 1 p.m. Yeah, I was on the phone, like, and I was lying down in the bed and just chatting shit, and then they were like, bye, and I was like, bye, and I just fell asleep instantly. Yeah.
You fucking
and now I have that, like, you know, post-nap feeling, you know, like, just everything seems confusing and I'm groggy and stuff.
Well, we just were starting a very short question.
Okay.
We were just talking about, what's your favourite Christmas tradition? And I was saying, I enjoy lots of Christmas traditions. What about you, Ravs? What do you feel about Christmas and Christmas traditions?
It's probably true for, like, everyone, but I love, like, my mum always makes, like, a homemade vegetable soup, and there's something about my mum's homemade vegetable soup that's just absolutely slapping. That is. What
day do you have that on?
We have that, like, maybe on Christmas Day. Like, we have it real early before dinner, and then
like a starter.
And then, like, hours later we'll have the dinner, because having that all at the same time would be like
I mean, it's always very, very cold and brisk, and you want to do that cuddle up warm kind of thing. That's perfect food for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I do feel like mothers are usually absolute saints on Christmas. The amount of cooking that my mum does for 4 days in a row for extended family, and just like, I don't know how you fucking do it. I don't know how you do it. Like,
oh my God,
shout out all the mums out there crushing it at Christmas. What about you, Lids?
So recently, I have the joy of spending Christmas with my nieces, and I think Christmas is so much better. Like, it gets a new lease of life when there's children who are enjoying it. Because I like Christmas. I do like Christmas, but I'm not like I don't know. It's never been a huge, like, thing for me growing up. Like, I do like it, but it, you know, it was never like a massive kind of deal. But spending it with my nieces, she's like 4 at the moment. You know, she is it's the perfect age. She 100% believes Santa is real.
Oh, it's so good.
Like,
also, Christmas shopping for someone that young is amazing. You're just like, I'm going to buy all the shit that I would have wanted.
Exactly. All the plastic toys and crap that, you know, I would have wanted when I was a kid. But in terms of traditions, oh God, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of something that we do with her. I guess it would be the typical stuff. Like you said, leaving the stuff out for Santa, but this time the kid actually believes that Santa is going to eat it, which is cute as fuck. But yeah, I don't know, just the tip. I'm trying to think, because is there something wacky? Is there like a Christmas tradition that you feel like only your family do? Because we have kind of, it's not a weird tradition, but there's something that we do that I adore. We have like a staircase that kind of wraps around kind of this room, so it's not like straight up, it kind of like bends around. It's not like quite a spiral staircase, but it's kind of like a rectangular spiral staircase, and we always go and get this enormous Christmas tree that goes up the middle of it. So there's always this fight. On one side of the family, it's me and my dad who are like, let's get the biggest tree and just like it spills into the stairs, just literally like, okay, tree in the forest, yep, that one, get in the house. And there's my mum who's like, no, small trees, elegant, slim tree that doesn't spill everywhere, that you can walk around. And so there's always this argument when we go out Christmas tree picking of just like, how big can we get it? And then trying to like manhandle this tree into the house. It's just pine needles everywhere.
Like one of those things.
It takes like 3 hours to like dress it, of like all of us in the family doing it. But like, then once you have this giant Christmas tree in your house, it just suddenly, the whole house stinks of Christmas tree, which I love that smell so much. That's Christmas for me. So that's a silly like martial tradition.
Does
that I love.
Does it suck when it's time to take it down though? Because that seems like suck. That's the pain bit.
But also, because dragging it back through the house, it just drops all of its needles on the way out, and it's just chaos.
Yeah,
and you know, cats trying to climb in it and stuff. Like it is. It is a nightmare. I'll have to post a picture online of this year's Christmas tree. Hopefully it'll be a big one. I'm not there to pick it anymore, so it makes me sad.
Aww.
But
Harry, your Christmases sound so wholesome. You sound like a Hallmark movie. Like, it sounds so sweet.
It is. I feel like we do. I feel like in Marshall household we do Christmas pretty nicely.
Take it seriously. Like, it's a proper like wholesome event. I love that. That's super fucking cute.
I'm like, me like soup, and Harry's like fucking got this like perfect like Disney movie like Christmas thing.
But yeah, it's a good time of year, Christmas. I feel like I don't know how much I love stuff like the Christmas market. I feel like it burns me on Christmas too early. I feel like, going out and seeing Christmas lights in town in like fucking November, I don't need it. I don't need to feel Christmassy that early. I feel like I'd rather save my Christmassy energy for that kind of last week build up. Oh, it's Christmas. It's all fuck. And then enjoy it instead of just like, oh, fuck me. Yeah. I've been hearing Christmas songs. And
you do get
I fucking love the Christmas songs, so I'm excited for them. Give me them everywhere.
I actually quite like. I mean, I think because it goes on for 2 months, it's quite a lot. But I don't know, it makes me smile when you're walking down mid-November and there's like Christmas lights everywhere. And
it is nice. I mean, it's nice. I love doing like a trip to London because London, like Oxford Street, and
everything.
Yeah, it feels really good. That feels really Christmassy and like a dark evening.
Yeah, that is lovely. And also I think actually, so I haven't spent Christmas with my family for like 2 years now because of like COVID stuff. Is it 2 years? Yeah, I've been at home with my partner rather than with family. So this will be the first time in like 3 years I've seen my family at Christmas. So that would be nice.
I was gonna say last year, Ravs, you were COVID it up.
Shit, yeah, you had COVID. I saw you on Christmas Day.
Yeah, we did Friendmas, didn't we?
We did Friendmas. Was that last year or the year before? I feel like that was 2 years ago.
I think that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, we did Friendmas 2 years ago.
Because I think we did a sort of Friendmas this year where we just had curry or something. Is that right?
Oh, yeah, we had curry at my house,
I can't remember what day that was, though. It was like...
I can't remember either.
Yeah, I think it was like near Christmas, but not Christmas.
I like Friendmas.
Those days between Christmas and New Year's Eve are weird. I do feel like they kind of get lost.
They don't exist.
Yeah, it's a blur.
I'm a bit hungover. I'm seeing families, and then it's just New Year's Eve, and you're like, oh fuck.
Fuck.
Something I don't like about Christmas and that time of year is I feel like there's a lot of anxiety to have fun, to do things right, to be like New Year's Eve is one of those where it's like, oh, are we doing the right thing? Are we?
New Year's Eve's just a day, man. It's just a night out, like
and it's just, but it feels like there's so much anxiety around. Oh, are we gonna have a nice New Year's Eve? And I just kind of hate that. I'm just like, that anxiety means I've like already had a bad time.
Yeah, there's a lot
of pressure. The good time of the party is always cancelled by like a day of anxiety trying to sort it all out.
There is a lot of pressure to have a good time on New Year's Eve, isn't there?
Yeah. Like it's nice when you do go to like a party on New Year's Eve or whatever. Like I think it's like super chill, but
a house party. That's the sweet spot.
Yeah.
A house party.
I mean, we were at a fucking amazing one last year. Last year, I don't know
so
how you would
good.
say it.
Yeah,
it was banging.
I think not this podcast should be us organising on New Year's Eve, but let's try and do that again.
Let's try to do that again. I want to do that again.
That would be nice to do again.
Fuck yeah.
That was like my freedom day as well after having COVID, because I caught COVID like before Christmas and then like was in for like 2 weeks or something. It was crazy.
Didn't Daff have COVID and we like FaceTimed him?
We printed out. Didn't we print out a photo?
I was so drunk. I drank like 3 bottles of wine.
Oh my god!
I was useless to the world by the time I got home at like 5 a.m.
That would kill me.
That was the New Year's Eve. The next day I ordered 50 or 40 pounds worth of creams.
Wow!
Tried to eat some of it and just instantly just like threw up. And then just didn't want to eat any of it. And I was like, that's the most expensive like takeaway that I just completely wasted.
I hate when you get a hangover like that. You're like so excited to eat, and then you eat the first bite and you're like, ugh.
That's the worst. That's the worst when you eat it and then you just immediately throw it all up again, and it's like, oh, like you want to be cured.
It was classic, like hungover, like shopping. Like, yeah, I want that. Yeah, I want that. Yeah, just like don't need any of this. Just I have double of the ice cream sauce. Like
that's so controversial. Actually, you got loads of sweet food on a hangover. Like I can't
don't know
touch
why I was just craving it.
I
was just craving like I just needed some sugar, I think, to just like keep me alive.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't eat any of it and just threw up.
That's so sad.
I think that's the last time I threw up, actually. When's the last time you guys threw up from drinking? I don't throw up very often. It has to be a pretty like extremely heavy night.
Well, mine was actually really recently. So
when's the last time you threw up?
The other night.
Oh my God!
What the fuck?
No, wait, no, not the other night. That's a lie. So I can't remember the last time I've thrown up whilst I've been drunk, but recently with hangovers, I've been sick. I was sick on Friday. I was sick last week.
Why?
Wow.
Because I just felt, you know why I think it was? It was because I was a dum-dum and I drank when I hadn't fully got better from my chest infection.
Oh, fuck.
And then I just felt so ill the next day. Yeah. So it was like, there was me being a fucking idiot. But also before that, the week before that, I went to go see my friend in London and she made me cheesy pasta the next day. And that cheesy pasta did not stay in my belly.
Oh, God damn it.
So I don't know if it's the old age. I'm developing.
You're getting old, Lydia.
I can't handle it.
Ravs and I talked about Lydia and me dying for 10 minutes.
Dying.
So you missed that. You missed that joy.
But at least I would rather throw up when I'm hungover than throw up when I'm drunk. Like being so drunk that you vomit, like that's not, I don't, thank God I'm not like that yet.
Speaking of that.
Oh no.
Lydia, I think the last time was when I was at your old place.
Oh.
That like time when me and you sat and played Mario Party till like 6 a.m. despite the fact everyone else was gone.
Everyone went and it was just me and Ravs.
Yeah, we were just absolutely fucking wankered. And I don't even remember vomiting, but Lydia let me know like a week later, like, Ravs, you vomited. And I was like,
Where?
What?
Where did you vomit?
In the sink before the Uber, right? I don't know.
Yeah. I went to go, I said goodbye to you and I went into the bathroom and like I had one of those sinks, which was like this big, it had a lot of surface space. It was like a big cupboard which had like a sink in it. So there was like loads of space around the sink and there was fucking, I don't know what you'd had. There was pasta, tomato sauce everywhere. And like a good friend, I cleaned it all
just
up.
Some coins, there's like some sweet wrappers.
I cleaned it all up and I didn't tell you because I didn't want to embarrass you. But then I was drunk with you and I was like, you threw up everywhere. Didn't you say you didn't even know how you got home? You just woke up in bed like,
Well, yeah, I just remember I was playing Mario Party. It's like fucking like 6 a.m. or something, and then I remember ordering the Uber, and then that's it. I wake up the next day.
Oh my God!
How many stars did you get on that Uber journey? Because I'm guessing it's probably not many.
Probably not a good one.
No,
not a good time. Might
have brought the averages down.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I'm still like a 5 or a 4.9 on Uber though. Like,
what?
Yeah, man.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
that's a great score.
My Uber rating
has,
I'm going to peep, but mine went down because I've been taking guests in my Uber, and my guests are fucking being rude and getting my score down. But that's fine. I'm a 4.83 now. My perfect run
6.7.
6.7. Oh,
my
Harry,
perfect run.
What have you been doing?
What's
my
happening?
Perfect run.
Oh my God, I'm only 4.6.
You're only 4.6.
But I'm so like nice. I'm always so lovely.
I mean, that's what you think.
Oh,
not what
but
Uber
I am
thinks.
Always hammered though. Like getting an Uber is usually I'm really drunk. It's 2 a.m. I need to go home. And also I'm one of those insufferable people that's like, you're right, how's your night going? What you been up to? Probably stuffing some chips in my face. So actually, yeah.
I mean, I feel like as long as you're above 4, it's fine. Below 4 is like very concerning.
Below 4 is like,
it's very concerning. I don't think they'll pick you up, to be honest. I mean, if you're below 4, I think you got to restart an account.
Oh my God. I'm not that. I'm only 0.6 away from being
you got to start thinking about it.
Isn't Lewis like a criminally low rating? Like, isn't Lewis like a 4 or a 3.8 or something? Like,
that's embarrassing. I love that you outed him on this podcast. Is this public knowledge?
Oh God, I don't know. We'll have to ask him. We'll have to ask him about it.
I think you just fucking doxed his Uber rating.
Oh my God.
I think Lewis has got a famously awful Uber rating. I don't know. Maybe that's not public knowledge.
Was it just one bad trip?
It's Lewis, though, you know.
I have heard he likes to slap Uber drivers and spit in the back of the car. That may be something I've made up.
That's just
that
hearsay.
Might be true. That might be
hearsay at this point.
But I have heard that he does piss in the boot of their
for
car.
legal reasons. I don't believe that. I don't believe any of that, but legal reasons.
Surprised he's even got a 3 with that, to be honest.
It's quite generous, actually.
It's very generous considering what he's doing.
Fucking lucky.
Yeah. I don't know for legal reasons either, but I've also heard that he gets in these Ubers and said, "This isn't a fucking limo," and then slams the door really hard.
So I
don't believe that. I've just heard that.
It's just hearsay.
We'll have to ask him when we have him on.
Yeah, people have been saying that. That's what I've been
just
hearing.
Rumors,
I don't know which people, but they've been saying it a lot.
Yeah.
All right. God, we are
so off tangent.
We're so deep into this podcast, and we've answered one question, which was, "What's your favorite Christmas tradition?" I don't know. We vaguely answered that.
That was the question. I forgot that existed.
Well, that's it. We're 30 minutes in. I think we've got to do some Patreon questions because we've still got a couple left over.
Okay, good shout.
And then that's probably it. What a weird podcast.
Yeah,
I like it.
Very
15 minutes in.
I think it was like 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Well, Lydia, do you want to take one of these Patreon questions from our lovely patrons at patreon.com/0degrees? Very kind. We called out for some questions and they submitted. And we'll probably do it again next week when we record.
How many did we get all in so far from the patrons?
Not sure because we did some last episode and we got a couple left here.
Okay, that's good.
So a couple of the patrons picked up on it, but patrons, be aware, we will call to action it probably on Monday or Tuesday. So send in your questions when we ask for them.
Hell yeah.
Hi gang, any co-op game recommendations that don't require you to move the camera as well as the person? My girlfriend struggles with doing both at the same time when playing games like It Takes Two, but she really loved Sackboy's Adventures on the PS5, which had a fixed camera. Much love, a master degree haver. Oh my God, are we even legally allowed to answer this question? A master's degree?
I feel like they should have the answers.
I know. Why are you asking us? What the fuck? You're very educated. Okay, co-op games that don't have the camera.
I mean, I'm just going to get it out of the way. Play Up.
Oh, yeah. That's a great shout.
And that's also, I mean, it's not Play Up, but Overcooked. Do you still rate Overcooked?
Yeah. I mean, I've heard that's a cool game or whatever.
What's your hatred for Overcooked about?
I'm bad at it. I'm really bad at it.
Oh,
I suck at it.
It's a bit more repetitive than Play Up, but I still think Overcooked is a great game. I still have played a lot of it.
It's good. I do like eating carrots across the room. And
the throw mechanic is great in it.
Yeah.
And the controls is, again, a really simple control scheme. Probably a little bit more complicated than Play Up, but Play Up's complexity comes in like the planning bit, right? Like that's quite confusing. Whereas Overcooked, you just get in and just start smashing around.
Yeah.
Any other games? Fixed camera perspectives?
All right. I'm trying to think. I mean, there's things like Mario Party and stuff for like kind of just goofy party games. I guess it depends if they're looking for more of like a story-based thing.
I mean, there's a lot of Nintendo games.
There's
lots of Nintendo, yeah.
There's the like, I guess there's a tiny bit of like double camera movement, but for the most part, it's just button pushes. It's the like Dark Pictures games. We streamed those. Let's remember, because like a lot of that shit is just like hit X, hit space, hit E, hit Q. But sometimes
you have to swiggle,
sometimes you have to move
the camera, don't
sometimes you have to move the lads around a little bit.
It is a little bit, yeah.
What about Divinity?
That's a good one.
It's basically turn-based, so there's not really, there's no, I find that people can't use like analog sticks. Usually it's a reaction-based thing. They can, but they can't do it quick enough. So Divinity's turn-based, so that's super chill. And Divinity 1 I don't think is as good as Divinity 2.
Yeah, Divinity 2 is certainly fucking great.
You don't need to play them in order. So I'd play Divinity 2. Also, Trine, I'm pretty sure.
Trine, I think, yeah.
It's not too camera intensive, but that's kind of a fun little puzzling game that's similar to the ones you talked about. Other than that, fixed camera games, there's not many.
I'm trying to think because like, what have you guys played stuff with your partners?
All FPS. Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley. That's a good shout.
That's a banger.
Yeah,
that's really fun. Have a little farm together, and
again, I think I'm just thinking of Nintendo games. I feel like there's a lot of Nintendo games that are
so FPS kind of off the menu here because I'm thinking like the what are those games called? We Were Here or something like because there's like 7 of those. We Were Here too. We Were Here together. You know, they're kind of puzzly, but they're first person.
I mean, Portal is like the closest I would say you can get to an FPS co-op that isn't too like
no,
too tricky with the cameras.
There's a lot of camera shittery though if you're like doing.
But it's slow paced, right?
puzzles.
Like it's not like
it's
you don't have to like rush through like a Call of Duty campaign and it's like stressful.
Yeah.
Or like a Halo campaign. I'd still say like Halo 3 and Halo Reach are like some of the best co-op games just because you can play them split screen. Like it's a real shame. I was looking on my PS4 and there's just so few games are made for split screen nowadays.
No,
like,
that's really not.
Yeah. Having spent a childhood always, you know, oh, do you want to come to my house and play split screen? Oh, do you want to come to my house and play split screen? It was like Nintendo is the only people that make split screen or like co-op, like local co-op games. It really sucks.
Yeah. There's just I thought Unraveled. Is it Unravel 2? That's fixed camera 2-player, right?
Yeah. I was also thinking Unrailed.
I think I've played that one. Oh, Unrailed is a good one.
The train one.
Unrailed. Yeah, that's good.
That train game's really cool.
Oh yeah, that is really good fun. But yeah, Harry's right. Lots of Nintendo, but I'm trying to think like Luigi's Mansion and like the Mario, I can't remember what it's called now, like Bowser's Fury and stuff like that. Yeah. Are those, I can't remember if those are camera. I think they are.
There's a bit of
you control the camera,
in the
don't
Mario
you?
ones.
They're not super fixed. It is
Mansion
tricky.
Isn't too bad, I don't think. Luigi's Mansion's kind of decent.
It's surprise. Thinking about it now, it's surprisingly hard to think of something that hits those requirements.
The thing is, most games are just now multiplayer and just assume a level of like, you know, gaming proficiency. Like I think it's honestly a massive shame. It's why I am really happy that, you know, Play was made as an Overcooked fan. But like more local co-op games, please.
Yeah,
I want them. Yeah, like there's not enough. You know, I don't know why there's not a Mario Party clone. That, you know, on Steam
Garfield's Lasagna Party.
Yes, Garfield's Lasagna Party's coming out, man. I'm gonna have to fucking play that shit.
Ravs, I'll play it with you. I want to play it. I saw it. It's just basically a massive rip-off clone of Mario Party.
Yeah, anytime some fucking Garfield shit comes out, I get tagged in it because of TTT and shit. So I've had to play Garfield Kart, which was just like the worst shit I've ever
looked
played.
Like fucking awful. That looked so bad. Didn't even look funny really bad. It just looked bad.
It was just bad. I was like maybe going to speedrun it for a joke, haha, Mario Kart and stuff, but like, man, it sucked. And now
Mario Kart is another one. Did we say Mario Kart?
Yeah, Mario Kart.
Yeah. Mario Kart's banging.
Yeah. So yeah, good luck. And thank you for your patronage.
Thank you so much. And if anyone in the YouTube comments wants to give some suggestions of games we've missed, let us know.
I feel like we've missed something
smart
obvious.
As well. Check the comments on this video. People might help you.
Yeah, we might have been dum-dums and missed something very obvious. All right, Rav, do you want to take the next Patreon, boy?
Hey guys, love the podcast. You all have consistently been the highlight of my week since the start of the show and keep me alive at work.
Oh.
Anyways, my question to you revolves around the relationship between my boss and I. Oh, there's a ... and there's one that's scary. That's always scary when you get the ...
I should make the sound effect of it.
For a bit of background here, I've always been a bit of an awkward person. I'm never quite sure what to say in conversations. I suck at small talk, and 9 out of 10 times I will take a decent 3 or 4 seconds to remember the correct response when someone greets me. I also happen to be rather clumsy and constantly trip over myself and drop things. This sucks, especially because I have to work as a machine operator and often handle very expensive equipment. Maybe do a different job. Anyways, I've been working at my job for a little over a year now. Luckily, my boss is great and doesn't hold my stupidity against me. However, I'm fairly certain he sometimes engages in conversation just to fuck with me. For instance, multiple times a day, he will walk by me and simply say, "Sup," to which I will look up cluelessly. He will then say, "Sup," again, clearly waiting for a response. He will sometimes repeat his "sup" 3 or more times. I have no idea how to respond to this. I mean, obviously, I could respond with "sup" back, but like, how am I supposed to deliver that line? Exactly like I'm doing it, sir. I have spent a year unintentionally building myself up as the quiet, awkward kid who doesn't know how to respond to "sup." Can I really just shoot back an unexpected "sup"? What if I mess up the delivery? What if my voice cracks? Am I cool enough to say things like "sup"? What do I do? What if I do deliver it right? Will my boss move on to more complex greetings and expect me to respond to them? then I would just be back where I started. Please help me solve this problem. I intend to stay at this job for the next few years at least, and I can't even respond to sup.
Okay, we need to like
from Dev.
This is the most hopeless question I think we've ever been said.
We need to insert before this is read out like a fucking drinking game. We have to take a shot every time Rav says sup.
Sup. Oh God, I just feel so bad. What a
this is such a sweet,
such a pitiful situation.
It's pretty sweet.
Like little situation. Also, thank you so much for the sweet words at the beginning as well.
Yeah, thank you.
I like really, I think it's cute, not in a patronizing way, but like I empathize where you're just kind of awkward and it's like, I don't know how to respond to that. I'm so weird. Like I get that where I can just be really socially just like, I don't know what to fucking say.
It doesn't sound like the boss is like bullying them,
so Tom always says sup.
Yeah, he's a supper.
Yeah, he's a supper.
Is that the term?
Supper.
Sure. I'd eat him. He's a supper.
Delicious.
I feel like, you know what? Don't fucking respond sup. Don't do it. Keep character. Like stay true to this arc. I feel like in their mind, your unresponse is perfect, and it's what they're looking for. That's why it doesn't sound like they're complaining about you not saying sup back. I feel like your boss gets joy going past saying sup and knowing that you don't know how to respond. And as long as you're happy, he's happy.
Yeah. But they're not happy, Harry. That's why they've sent the message in.
They don't sound unhappy. They just sound stressed about whether they should respond or not.
Okay, I see.
I feel like you're doing grand. Just keep focusing on the machinery, the heavy machinery.
Hold on.
That's the big one.
Keep your brain focused on that, preferably, please, and don't worry about the sup.
Okay, what if you double down on your awkwardness though, and he's like sup? Here's your response. Okay. You yawn really loudly and fakely, so you go like, and then you go like, not much, just chilling, sup with you. And make it like super awkward, make it super bad.
Oh, I do
then
like
the boss
that.
might hate it.
I do
the
like
boss might hate it and stop doing it.
Go like, sup mum.
Sup mum. Yeah, oh my God.
Oh, sorry, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no, shit, fuck. Oh, man,
sorry, Dad, fuck, sorry.
Bad mum, fuck. Jesus.
Ravs, I swear to God, you give the worst fucking advice ever.
Sup babe, just sup babe it.
The premise of this podcast.
It's true. Like some of the shit you come out with, I'm always just like, what the fuck is this man even talking about?
Sometimes I want to come out with like an actual helpful thing, and sometimes I want to just throw in the absolute worst thing you can do.
You're the wild card of the three.
I am.
Yeah.
Look, Lydia, Ravs' tactic is if we don't fucking solve the problem, they have to come back for another fix.
Exactly.
It's repeat customers.
Yes.
We don't want to be doing too good a job.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give the normal response, the sane response. If you feel like not everyone is a sup person, like sup is kind of cool and funky. Not everyone can say sup. I get that. I would just when he says sup, be like, I'm trying to imagine. Okay,
let's role play.
Let's role play.
Okay,
right.
I'll walk past and say sup to you.
I'm dropping really heavy machinery. Knives are going everywhere. Ah!
Sup.
Yeah, I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah, that's what's giving this person anxiety, Lydia. Responses like that.
Oh my God! It turns out I am this person.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's terrifying. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, don't do that.
I said the wrong thing. Yeah, not much. How you doing? There we go. That was cool and calm and collected.
I feel like I should walk away. I just want to just leave.
Well, not much. Yeah, not much. What you up to, you sexy fucker? Oh, yeah. Can we do it again? All right, I'm ready.
Okay. I think
I'm ready now.
It's a good turn.
All right. Okay. I'm carrying all the machinery. Oh.
Sup?
Hey, you sexy cunt. What's for dinner?
Wow. It's great. They did say they like this job.
I'm from the HR department. I believe that's unfair conduct.
That's not the conduct.
Yeah, but it's very alpha. It's very alpha.
I feel like you gotta be like, what's up, diddly do? Add a fun thing that they don't know how to respond to. Put it back on their foot.
Yeah.
What's up, diddly do? Just ask them that.
So just turn to Ned Flanders, basically.
They put you in a position where you don't know what to say, so you just reverso. Uno reverso.
Be the weird person. Be that person that's just a little bit weird.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Be like, greetings, employer. How fares your day? Shit like that. Just say some weird shit, man. Like they might
I have a
stop
side
talking
quest
to you.
for you.
Exactly.
Just be like an Oblivion NPC.
Yes.
Just turn around.
Zoom in at the face.
Good day, traveller. How are you going? My name is Aaron, the machine operator. Now I'm going to be in your service.
Oh my God. Okay.
I feel like you're doing grand. You're doing grand as it is. I feel like they're getting joy. As long as it's not bringing you too much anxiety, keep it going. It sounds funny. It sounds good. It sounds healthy. I don't know. Do they want? It sounds like they don't really want you to respond. Do they?
Yeah. They're doing it just to kind of like be a goofy gaff.
Yeah.
Like maybe that's the whole fun in it. Just never saying it back.
Yeah.
Like maybe you're the cool one, you know?
Yeah.
The cool, quiet one.
I don't think you are, but maybe you are. Maybe you are.
Well, they are a Patreon subscriber, so that makes them very cool.
Oh,
that does have their cool
very
points.
Very cool.
I want them to let us know. I want them to update us on this. What did they try and how did it go?
And how did it go?
Yeah.
Don't call your boss a cunt though. Just
don't
say that they're a sexy fuck either, because that will get you fired. Okay, that's not the one.
How did it speed round us losing our first patron? You're a cunt. No, your boss is a cunt.
I got fired and I can't afford Patreon now. Fuck.
Oh God.
For fuck's sake, dude.
Just practice your sups. Maybe don't say anything back. Maybe just say
practice your sups in the
practice
mirror.
your sups. Practice your sups in the mirror. Sup.
Have a friend. Find a friend that you can practice your sups with.
Yeah.
It's like a WikiHow article.
Yes, a trusting friend to say sup to. Like, I'm not a sup girl, but whenever Tom says sup to me, I say sup. How you doing?
I mean, sup's shortening for what's up. So like you can just say what's up back.
What's up?
You can say the longer version back.
What is up?
What is up, friend? Boss friend?
You could just loudly say, I don't know, loudly say, like my balls, and then just stare at him.
What was it? These nuts.
These nuts.
Yeah, these nuts.
Sup
exactly.
these nuts.
Sup these nuts.
What's up these nuts? If you just shouted that at work, that would be so bad.
Yeah, that
would be
bad.
That'd be really bad.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
All right. And on that note,
that's a great place to end it. What a podcast.
Place.
What an interesting podcast.
Oh,
wow.
What, guys, I could go so much longer. I feel like I just woke up or something.
It's too late. It's over. It's ending.
You're telling me the podcast's over? Oh, I'm crying.
Oh, right.
Oh, you know what? I had a little peep at our Spotify page. We've had like 807 reviews now.
No fucking way.
Holy shit. Dude. Thank you so much, everyone who's reviewed.
Yeah. So keep rating and reviewing, chat. We love it.
We love it. Thank you so much.
I don't know if there's a way of checking the reviews. Is that a thing? Can you leave a thing on Spotify? I
won't lie, Ravs. As a podcaster, I have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're doing.
Wow, we really do be podcasters now, right?
Look at me. I'm doing a podcast right now.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works.
I don't even know how to find it on PC. I found it on my phone. Whatever. Thanks, guys.
People are listening to this, I'm pretty sure. And I hope that those people are enjoying it.
This is only Spotify. Who knows about like Apple and all that stuff? Some people be listening to it over there and shit.
Yeah, some people do listen to
We're
other
hated
platforms.
over on Apple. We've got 0 stars. We are getting review bombed.
Don't look, it's very depressing, Ravs.
Smile and wave. Smile and wave.
Smile and wave. Wave on a podcast. That's good. I started waving. I don't know why I'm waving. It's not helpful. Do leave a little review. Do drop us a question. And if you're a Patreon, keep your eyes peeled and we'll be asking for Patreon questions when we next record. So thank you.
If you want to be a Patreon, it's patreon.com/0degrees. And
we don't have any tiers filled out, but we're doing things now. We're interacting with it. Look at it, it's working.
We're talking on there. We might respond to your message, maybe.
We do.
We're going to have rewards.
Sometimes.
Yes.
It's going to happen.
At the moment, it's working. It's getting a thumbs up from me.
Soon. Pog.
Yes, Pog. Once we catch up and we're actually ahead, because we're so behind.
Jingle Jam's coming. We have to put the fucking foot down on this pedal.
Yeah, we got
the 0 degrees car.
We got to zoom forward into a likely crash. We've already had a couple crashes, but that's fine.
It's fine.
I think probably the next one we might have a little guest.
That'd be good.
It's been a minute since we had a guest, hasn't it?
special guest.
I feel like Ross wasn't too long ago, but absolutely we should get a friend on.
I thought you just like didn't think Ross was good.
Ross. No. It has been 3 episodes since Ross, but we should get a guest on. We should do it.
We're kind of aiming for like once a month we have a guest, right? So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we'll do it. Anyway, we'll catch you all next time. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, everybody.
Ciao.
We'll see you
Bye.
soon. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.